Arthur's point of view. Tee's mom called to Jimin to know about Taekook. Yoongi was shocked to see their closeness. He didn't tell her anything what's happening here because he doesn't want to stress the matter. Tee came to Yoonmin mansion to take back his love of the life. Yoongi stopped him and denied to meet with him Cook. But Tee started crying and pleading, which melted Yoongi's heart. He gave him permission to meet Cook. Tee met with Cook and told him everything and apologized for his wrong deeds. Cook hugged him and cleared their misunderstandings, but Cook hasn't forgiven him yet. They both shared a passionate kiss, but Jimin saw him and misunderstood Tee. He thought Tee was beating him. He immediately went to Yoongi and dragged him in his room. Yoongi was very furious to see the scene in front of his eyes. He was successful in saving his kid's innocence by covering his eyes. He shouted on them and took Jimin in the living room. But now Jimin is very curious to know what happened between Taekook and why did Yoongi shout on them. He innocently asked this from him. Let's see what happens next. Jimin, what were they doing inside the room? Why were you shouting on them? Yoongi looked at Jimin and thought, my kid is so innocent, how can I explain him what were the stupid powered boys doing? Jimin shook him a little. Yun, tell me now, did sir beat him really hard? Is he again started scaring from him? Jimin started asking many questions from him. Yoongi was silent. He wasn't giving him any answer, which let him think something wrong. Jimin, Yun, why aren't you answering my questions? Wait, let me check Cook and ask him. I'm sure he will definitely give me answer. Yoongi stopped him. Shut up, you aren't going anywhere, especially when Taekook were alone in the room, cabin or anywhere. Did you get it? Jimin, cute pout. B? Yoongi, in mind. Taekook are very dangerous to my kid's innocence. I have to make sure they don't spoil my kid's innocence and don't make him like themselves unholy and powered. Jimin, you again zoom out. Cute complaining pout. Yoongi, don't pout, just stay away from them. Jimin, but Cook is my best friend. How can I stay away from him? Yoongi, I'm not saying to stay away from him. I'm saying stay away from him when Tee is with him. Understand? Jimin, okay, but why? Yoongi, because I'm saying that's why. Now no more discussion. Jimin, in mind, what did they both do which made Yoon this much angry? Yoonmin were talking just then Taekook entered inside the living room and about to go outside of the house, but Yoongi saw and stopped them. Yoongi, suspicious look. Where do you think you are going? Tee, nervously. I'm taking him to home. Yoongi, did you ask my permission before taking him out? Tee, Hyang, he's my boyfriend. Can't I take him to my home? Yoongi, no, he isn't going anywhere with you. Tee, shocked to hear this. What? No, Hyang, you can't do this. Yoongi, yes, I can. Cook, go and sit beside Jimin. Cook immediately went to Jimin and sat beside him while hanging his head low. He doesn't have any dare to look up. Yoongi, deep scary voice. Tee, come and sit. I want to talk with you too. Tee immediately sat next to Cook, but Yoongi told him to sit on another couch. Tee sat on another couch. The atmosphere of the living room was too scary. Yoongi, deep scary voice. I want to talk something serious, so I want you all listen to me without interrupting. I will give you a chance to speak. Jimin, it's not for you, but I want you to listen to everything and try to understand everything. Min Cook in chorus. Okay. Yoongi, so we all know what happened with you two, Taekook. It was neither completely Tee's fault nor Cook's. You both are right at your place. Let me explain you how. He drew this pic to explain them. Yoongi, just look at this pic. Tee, tell me what's this number? Tee, it's 9 Hyang. Yoongi, Cook, what's this number? Cook, it's 6 Hyang. Yoongi, exactly, this is your problem. You both are right at your place. From where Tee says it's 9 and from where Cook says it's 6. Tee, let's start from you. If we listen your point of view, then whatever you did, it's not completely wrong. You punished Cook because his grades were continuously falling and he didn't take his studies seriously. It was right. You didn't did anything wrong. You are his guardian. It's your responsibility to take care of his and his studies. I know that day I said many things to you which hurt your ego as well as if anyone accused you for not completing your responsibility, but in reality you give your 1000%. It really hurts a lot. I can totally understand you and your situation. First time when you punished Cook, it was totally fine because it was his mistake and you informed his and your parents and take their permission. I'm very proud of you because you really handled the situation with maturely. But you didn't give him any aftercare. You know how sensitive he is, then also you ignored him. It was your first mistake. Today you punished him without any reason. You didn't give him any chance to explain himself. You think by yourself that he cheated on his test. I know you are a short-tempered boy. I know you very well. And I can truly understand you because I have anger issues too. I know how a person blind and imagine things by himself out of anger. But you should learn how to control yourself. You shouldn't harm your loved ones. You should give him at least one chance to explain himself. It was your second mistake. When Cook told you that he didn't cheat on his test, you didn't believe on him. You should trust on him. T. Trust is the base foundation of any relationship. It was your third and the biggest mistake. Did you understand it? T listened to everything and things started coming in front of his eyes like a presentation. Yes, Hyang, I understood my all the mistakes and I'm really feeling guilty on my behavior. Yoongi, T, it wasn't completely your fault. I know how are you feeling right now. It's okay. Don't feel guilty. You can't change anything now. But remember, it will never happen again. T nodded his head with teary and guilty eyes. Yes, Hyang, I will always remember this. Yoongi, good. Cook, now comes on you. If we listen your point of view, then whatever you did, it wasn't completely right. I know you are the one who physically hurt a lot, but you were also not completely right. First, when T told you to study hard, you ignored his warning and didn't take his warning seriously. You started ignoring your studies. It was your first mistake. Second time, when T caught you to talking with one of your classmates where you were helping him and T misunderstood you, it wasn't totally T's mistake because in past you always lied to him and said same excuse again and again. Then how would he trust on you when you already broke his trust many times? It was your second and the biggest mistake. Third time you came to our house without informing him. It was very dangerous, you know. If anything happened to you, then who was responsible for that? Everyone blamed T because he was your guardian and last time he was with you. It was your third mistake. You must be thinking that you and Jimin did the same mistake, getting low marks and fight with a boy. Then why only you got hard punishment as compared to Jimin, right? Cook slowly nodded his head. Yoongi looked at Jimin. Jimin, whatever I am going to say, it may be hurt you. Don't take it on your heart. It's just a general thing, okay? Jimin nodded his head. Then listen to me very carefully. It's bitter truth of the society that no one cares for average students. Everyone focus their attention on brilliant or topper students. If an average student like Jimin got less marks, then it's okay. He only got few scoldings because no one expect more from him. But when a brilliant student got less marks than his previous result, then it's a huge matter because everyone's expectations on him. And here you didn't get less marks. You just got passing marks, or should I say your professor passed you intentionally. Cook, do you understand what I'm trying to say? Cook nodded his head. Yes, Hyang, I understood. I promise to you I will always remember this, said confidently. Yoongi, good. I'm looking forward to see your good result. I want your good result, but it doesn't mean you don't enjoy your teenage and only focus on your study. Do whatever you want to do, but learn how to balance the things. Cook, yes, Hyang, I will definitely do. Thank you. Yoongi, Then I'm going to cook dinner for us. Till then you can talk, but here not in the room. Gave T a warning. T shyly. Yeah, Hyang, I'm not going anywhere. Yoongi. Good for you. T. Hyang, wait. Yoongi. T. Hyang, I did one more mistake which you didn't include in my mistake list. Yoongi. Really? T nodded his head vigorously. Yes, Hyang, I disrespect you today. I said so many mean things to you which I didn't mean. I swear I didn't mean any of that. I don't know how it comes from my mouth. I'm really, really sorry for that. I'm ready to take any punishment for that, but please forgive me. Both 90-degree. Yoongi, you realized your mistake. That's enough for me. I know whatever you said, you never mean that. I trust on you. Don't feel guilty. I already forgive you. T. Really? You forgive me without any punishment? You are really my sugar Hyang who didn't take any wrong word and never let a single mistake aside? Yoongi looked at Jimin then T. Yeah, I'm the same person, but I think you want punishment, right? T. Scared. No, I don't want it. Went to Jimin. Jimin, I said many things about you too. I shouldn't questioning about your relationship. Please forgive me. About to bow. Jimin stopped him. Sir, what are you doing? You are elder than me and more of that. You are my professor. You can't do this. Yoongi looked at him and smiled proudly. He is such a gem. Oma wasn't wrong when she said that she chose an angel for me. He is truly an angel. Yeah, my kid is an angel, said in mind. T. No, Jimin, we should accept our mistakes. Jimin, but there is nothing to ask forgiveness. You disrespect Yoon and he already forgive you. Now everything is fine. T. But Yoongi, T, it's okay. Don't force him. He will never let you do that. So it's better to end everything here. We already forget everything and you should also forget it. T. Okay, Yang. Yoongi, now what? T. Can I take Cook to my home? Yoongi, no, you can't. He went to kitchen to prepare dinner. Time skipped at dinner time. Jimin went to dining room where Yoongi already served the food for everyone. Jimin's eyes widened and mouth filled with water just by looking at the food. Jimin excitedly, wow, this much delicious dishes. We have strawberries too. Yoongi looked at his happy face and smiled a little. Yeah, T loves strawberries a lot. Jimin, like Cook loves banana milk? Yoongi, yeah, but little bit less than him. Cook entered inside the dining room. Wow, Hyang, you cooked this much delicious dishes for us? Point his fingers on him and T. Jimin offended. Why only for you two? Cook, while sitting on the chair, did you forget you can't have this? T sat beside him. Why? Why can't he eat? Cook teasingly, because he was in punishment period, he can only eat grasses. I mean healthy food. Jimin, Yoon! Yoongi covered his ears by his hands. I'm right here next to you. Why are you shouting? Jimin sulking. Why did you cook this much tasty dishes? Yoongi raised his one eyebrow. Excuse me? What did you say? Jimin, full confidence. I said, why did you cook this much tasty dishes when I can't eat them? Big angry pout. T whispered to himself. What is he doing? Why is he putting his hand in the lion's mouth? Ham will eat him alive. Worried for Jimin. Cook whispered to T. Nothing will happen to him. Just wait and watch their drama. It's more interesting than any K-drama. T shocked to hear this. What are you talking about? You don't know him. He can't tolerate any misbehave, not even in joke. And here Jimin is literally shouting on him. I'm sure he will punish him hard. Poor Jimin can't take his punishment. Cook, nothing will happen to him. T, here your best friend is going to punish and you are so relaxed. Very bad, Cook. Cook, let's bet. If Sugar Hyang will not punish him, then you will buy me 1 pack of banana milk. 1 pack is equal to 12 bottles of banana milk. T, but if Hyang will punish him then? Cook, thinks hard. Then I will not drink any banana milk for 1 week. T, shocked. Are you sure you can survive without your banana milk for whole 1 week? Cook, I can't live one day without my precious banana milk. Tea, confused. Then why are you betting? Cook, confidently, because I spent one whole day with both of them. I know how they both are behaving. I am 1000% sure that Sugar Hyang will not punish him. Tea, then let's see who will win. Cook, yeah, sure. Yoongi, calm voice. Aren't you getting so much courage nowadays? Jimin talked back. Aren't you becoming heartless nowadays? Yoongi point his fingers on himself. Me and heartless. Jimin, yeah, you are meanie Yooni. I will not eat anything today. Left from there while stomping his feet like a baby. Yoongi shouts, Jimin, Jimin, come back. Jimin shouts back, no, I don't want to eat anything. Be happy with your delicious food. Left from there, Yoongi, Ash, my kid again become angry bird. T was shocked to see Yoonmin's drama. He can't believe on his eyes. His mouth was wide open. Cook shook him a little and said, Cook happily, look, I won the bet. Now you have to buy me 1 pack of banana milk. T shockingly, Cook, punch me. I think I'm dreaming. Cook punched his hand, not that hard. You aren't dreaming. It all happened in real. T rubbed his hand. It's not dream, but I still can't believe he is the most strictest Sugar Hyang who doesn't hesitate to slap anyone who raised his voice on him, and here he is tolerating Jimin shouting without getting angry. Is he really my Sugar Hyang or his duplicate? Cook, at first when I saw them, I also became so shocked just like you. I think his heartless heart has started melting slowly because of my Jiminchi. Yoongi looked at Taekook, who were talking. You both start eating. I will bring him back. Left from there without listening their replies. Cook, real drama will start now. Come, let's see. It will be fun. T, are you mad? If Hyang will catch us, then who will save us from him? Cook, nothing will happen. Cook dragged him where Yoongi went. Meanwhile with Jimin came into living room while stomping his feet. He straight went to Jimmy to complain him about Yoongi. Jimin, Jimmy, you know what happened? Yoon is so mean. He cooks delicious food just for teasing me. First he gave me punishment and now teasing me. He knew it. I love food a lot. That's why he is teasing me. First, he gave me punishment to eat only healthy food, which I completed like a good boy because that was my mistake. I ate all the grasses and bitter juice without any complaints. By complaining, but I always finished my meal. He should reward me, but no, he was teasing me. Pout. Sometimes I really want to complain about him with Oma 4. He was complaining without knowing Yoongi was listening him. T whispered to Cook, Oma 4, who is she? Cook, your mom. T, my mom? Shocked. How many Omas he has? Cook, 4. Oma 1, his mom. Oma 2, Sugar Hyang's mom. Oma 3, my mom. Oma 4, your mom. T, really? Cook nodded his head vigorously. T, then I will be very happy if he will complain to mom. Cook, confused. Why? Why will you be happy? T, because then mom scolded him too. He should also know what I feel when mom always scolded me because of you. Pout. Cook giggles. Yoongi, deep voice. What are you doing here? Jimin didn't reply him. I asked you something. Till now you were talking so much and now suddenly you became quiet. Jimin didn't answer him. You will not say anything, right? Okay, fine. Don't answer me. I will count till 3. 1, 2, 3. Jimin is scared. Why do you always scare me? Can't you understand? I'm not talking to you because I'm angry. Big pout. Yoongi, angry with me? But why? What did I do? First look at me, then reply. Jimin shook his head vigorously. No! You always scare me, then scold me a lot. Yoongi, okay fine, I will not scold you. Now look at me. Jimin showed his pinky finger behind his back. First promise me. Yoongi, okay promise. Jimin again shook his pinky finger. Yoongi, confused. Now what's this? Jimin, without looking at him. What? Yoongi, with that pinky finger. Jimin turned around and covered his face with his right hand and showed his left pinky finger. Yoongi looked at him. Now what's this? Why have you hidden your face? Jimin still covered his face. First give me pinky promise. Yoongi, now what's with pinky promise? Jimin, touch my pinky finger with your pinky finger and say promise. Yoongi, what? No ways, I will not do this childish act. Jimin, then I will also not show my face to you. Sassy Jim. To be continued. Questions. How's the episode? Will Yoongi give Jimin pinky promise? Will Yoongi allow Jimin to eat delicious food? Author's note. That's it for today. Hope you all like it. Finally, everything is sorted between Taekook. Many of you said he did wrong. Yeah, he did wrong. But if you put yourself on his place and think, then you will be know that he is not completely wrong. Both Taekook were in fault and Yoongi made them realize their mistake very well. I hope now you will also understand him. We will meet soon. Till then, take care of yourself. Love you all. If you like this story, then please do like, subscribe, share and comment. I assure you that you will never gonna regret on your decision. Thanks for watching.